Welcome to this presentation of Daista's approach to today's data integration challenges. There are many challenges facing large enterprises in today's tough business climate, but few as frustrating as not knowing answers to relatively straightforward business questions that the company's accumulated data should be able to answer accurately. So, why do so many major players claim they've fixed the data integration issue, when you and countless others are faced with all the problems caused by their failure? Why are current solutions failing? Imagine if everyone used a different language and different set of rules when conducting business. The whole business world would grind to a halt. This is exactly what is happening in the IT world. Each system uses different data formats, effectively different business languages, and different, often conflicting rules. Take our swing example. Each swing is something suspended from a tree that you can sit on, but each picture shows a completely different result to the requirement for a swing, and that is typical of what is happening in the world of business data. Imagine if the specification of each task we do impacts everything else we do, and that specification changes are happening on a continuous basis. No task will ever be finished. This is exactly what is happening today in IT. Data integration processes are tightly coupled. Therefore, even a small change results in a disproportionate cascading effect. The result is that IT people run on a treadmill simply to stand still. If this sounds familiar, and your company is crying out for real solutions, then what follows will be of significant interest. For as long as there are multitudes of disparate systems with different data formats, there will be a need for tools to extract data from source systems, validate and process it, and load it into the target systems. Looking at our example of the swing, this process is like trying to fit square pegs in round holes and requires significant time and effort, as well as an intimate knowledge of the data structures of the source and target systems. This is fine if the source and target environments are static. The reality is that things are never static. Many of the current solutions handle static situations to a high level of sophistication. The problem arises when a change in any one of the source or target systems has the potential to necessitate rebuilding of these processes. Therefore, what current solutions lack is the ability to handle dynamically changing environments. That is, how to effect change without having to rebuild everything from scratch. This is where the Daista approach comes in. Any problem, data management or otherwise, no matter how complex it may appear to be, can be solved if its scope or specification is well defined. The Daista approach, made possible through the use of our Universal Integration Platform, or UIP, is as follows. Divide the problem into self-contained smaller tasks with well-defined interfaces. As a result, a change in one will not have a cascading effect on the others. Create an aggregate living environment for each of the tasks so that changes are implemented in a dynamic way. Combine the aggregated environments to form a master environment. With the Daista UIP, this is effected simply by connecting the aggregated models like Lego pieces. What are the benefits? We can cut costs by eliminating the need to rebuild the integration processes in response to change. In a Daista UIP living environment, change becomes localized and does not cascade. We can deliver more value, or get more for less, like a low-energy light bulb uses less resource for illumination, through having a live, holistic view of business information. We can improve business performance by increasing agility. The Daista UIP not only helps in coping with dynamic environments, but also helps you on the journey to move from your current as-is environment to the to-be environment. To summarize, the Daista approach is to treat the cause of data integration problems by dividing a complex problem into manageable, self-contained pieces that may be implemented in parallel and in any order. and this is done in a way that is complementary to your data integration landscape, thus creating order from chaos. To move forward, call Daista now or click on the link below this video for access to a white paper. Thank you for your time. We look forward to hearing from you.